I got here a little early for boot camp to give you a very special video today. Bad news. You what, Todd though? Nice to meet you.
These are my brothers.
Hello, brother. Hi, nice to meet you. She's awesome.
Yeah, she is.
She's a great sense of humor. Very, very cool.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Would I care to grab you? Is that what you just said?
Over a drink. Over a drink.
That's very, very, very over.
Very tempting.
Yeah.
But regardless, I'll try.
Actually, you're the only person I've ever given my number to in Vegas. So
Really?
You should be flattered.
You guys are super fucking cool though. Seriously.
Thank you.
I hope you do like fucking amazing tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
So have some laser removal. Come see me in 3 weeks. I'll fuck the shit out of you with my stunt cock.
Nice.
But in the meantime, we can just snuggle with our clothes on, gaze up at the stars.
Oh.
We'll look up, I'll point out constellations I don't know and make up bullshit to you about their Greek and Roman origins.
Oh.
You cool with that? If I have one more drink with her?
If you come to Paris with us, then do whatever you want, but I'm just...
Yeah, no, I'll come and grab a drink. Yeah, for sure. Like 10 years off?
No.
Okay.
10 years off? Holy shit.
I don't know, you were very quick to like say it was flattery, I don't know.
I don't know if that will work. I got some roses for Valentine's Day and put them in the fridge.
Thanks, sir. Can't appreciate beauty. You could have a million beautiful women, you could have like all the artwork in the world and you can't appreciate it. How sad is that? Roll your eyes some more. Roll your eyes some more, girl. Yeah, it's okay. You still have a few good years left in you. It's okay. What's that?
Please don't leave me.
Oh, was that you, Scarlett O'Hara, right there? I'm homeless. I'm broke. I'm very weak. I'm a terrible kisser. Pull your dress down because I'm going to pick you up. I don't want to show your ass to the world. Ready?
Arigato.
You're welcome. Absolutely ridiculous. Last troublemaker, but too boring and goes home early in Vegas. That's how I remember you, but that's too long to put in the title.
I love it.
You don't get that. No, you can't love me yet. We're just met. Let's keep it very superficial. There's often this perception with instructors that we're sort of cut from a different cloth, or we've always been good at game, or that we can do things that you guys can't do. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, when I was first learning game, it was one of the most frustrating experiences that I've ever had, probably in my entire life. When I started learning, there was no guidance. There was no one teaching you good theory. In fact, most of the theory I learned in my first 3 years of pickup actually probably hurt me or probably set me back more than it actually helped me. So I was going out there on my own, banging the guns, trying everything I could possibly think of to do, and failing far more often than I succeeded, but getting just enough success to keep me motivated and keep me going, but truly, truly banging my head against a wall. And this happened for 3 years. Essentially, the first college that I went to, I actually transferred out of it because I ran out of girls to hit on, right? And then I went to another school and I essentially hit on every single girl on that campus as well. That was my learning curve because I needed so much referencing experience, so much time, and so much work to get better. About 3 years in, I actually took a boot camp, and from there, I had a structure. I knew what I was doing to a much more refined level, and I was able to really hone my game and get better massively, massively faster. So that was my own personal progression, and I felt very lucky to have had that experience, and that's the experience that since then, since about a year after that, I've wanted to share with you, and I've been lucky enough to share with you. It's essentially me doing 3 sets that are all like that, where the friends get dragged away. I'm like, no, 2 seconds before your 10th take you, what's your number? 2 out of 3 of them end up being solid numbers. Yeah. Right? And they're just forced numbers, but I force the number aggressively and creatively, and I get the number out of what is actually a bad set, a worse set than what you just ran. Good. Take your time. They're stopped as it is. Traffic light is your friend. The walk signal is your enemy, and you lost them at the walk. Unless you walk with them, that's good. Let's go. Mwah. Ew. No, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. Who are you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
On your terms. You're getting rejected. Get rejected on your terms. What you guys need to do now, a little bit more persistence, a little bit more playful. Mostly, you need to start thinking about going for the close. Okay, so I do like self-help, life development, inspiration, all that cheesy stuff.
No, cool. That's actually, I mean, some people need that, and that's like a good motivation for some people to like progress in their life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really helpful. You're helping people.
You want people that actually stop.
I love it, actually. Specifically, what exactly is a Todd Bootcamp? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take you in the field, live to the chaotic environment that is the pickup scene, And we'll be teaching you with a very small student to instructor ratio. We actually cap it at 3 students to an instructor, absolutely maximum, so we can give you very personalized attention, and we'll be out there in the field with you. I'll be demonstrating right before your eyes exactly how I do what I do, so you're close enough to see me, close enough to hear me, and able to even participate and wing right there beside me in set. Also, I will be putting you into sets, teaching you how to go in, going in with you, even sometimes physically dragging you over, sometimes even taking your hands and putting them in the proper position, putting the girls' hands on you in the proper position. So it's literally the most interactive learning experience you can possibly have. Okay, good job. All right, ready to go? 30, 29. You can slow down the escalation a little bit. Like she liked you to a point, but then you tried for too much too fast and she's like, no, I'm not ready for that. Aside from that, before we go out every night or day, we will have a pre-brief where I will go over exactly the concepts that you most need in your particular game and the drills that we're going to do that night, so you have a game plan when you go into the field. And then afterwards we'll do a debrief, probably long into the night or morning, probably to the point where you have to almost hold your eyelids open with like toothpicks at whatever diner we're at, where I will be excruciatingly breaking down every in and out of everything that went down, giving you all the feedback you could possibly have as to exactly how to get better, right? Essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking what's in my brain, putting it into your brain in the most effective manner humanly possible. All right, in that case, just cancel my brain. Have like another drink with her, chill out for a bit. Just talking, drinking, like get physical, but don't kiss, and then try and pull again. On top of that, oftentimes, I will even use some of my videos to break down particular points as we go, so you see even the things that I can't demonstrate right then and there in the field. Now, my goal for a boot camp is very, very simple. It's to get you as good as I possibly can over the 3-day period. That's it. Just to get you as good as I can. That means it's not my job to be your best friend. It's not my goal to be your best friend. I will be mean to you sometimes. I will push you sometimes. I will make sure you have experiences where you are on top of the world, and I will make sure you have experiences where you are confused and don't know which way is up. Not bad though.
All right, dude. I've only got a few more in me.
You got this. You got more than a few in you. You're good. You guys, absolutely adorable. This is my good friend. All right, but I want you solely one thing again, to get as good at game as you can in 3 days, and that means 2 things to me. It means number 1, at the end of program, you walk away able to approach girls significantly better than you could going in. That's it. So you have a real tangible result leaving where you have made substantial, significant, measurable progress in the field. Secondly, and maybe this is more important even though it's more subtle, I want you to walk away with an understanding of game, not only intellectually but emotionally, such that for the rest of your life, you can continue to coach yourself. When you run a set and it goes well, you'll know why it went well and you'll be able to repeat it. When you run a set and it goes poorly, you'll know why it went poorly and you'll be able to iron out your own mistakes. All right? That's what I want you to get out of a boot camp, and that is what a boot camp with me is. You guys are hot together. You guys should hang out together. There's a bar across the street right now. You should go grab a quiet drink where you guys can talk over there. Do this.
I have to stay with my friends because I have no idea where I am right now.
Remind me, what's your name again? Hopefully they can get down. Down this way, I believe. Hub 51 work. It's so good. We're going in somewhere?
There we go. Alright, so what are we doing now?
We're gonna pop back and try and pick up some between the 2 of us.
Yeah, right.
Did you just point to me out as a random? Come here, you're adorable. Who are you? Give me
Now?
and spend 5 minutes to get to know you.
Okay, I'll tell him. He's driving.
Okay.
The other 3, it's just you 2 right now, right?
Just us.
Depending on the other 3 that are up there already, are you guys willing to lay down on top of them?
What are they
Or
two?
let them lay on top of you guys?
And like in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. We'll pack in the car. Let's go.
Bye. We're gonna do that, okay?
Just in case I somehow lose you, I do need your phone number as well. Let me know, all right? Yes.
Text him.
I did.
Hey. Come on.
Okay, we'll pick up these tomorrow, so come back to you prostitutes later.
You guys are awesome. So I would say that coming into boot camp, you'd be getting something different as a newbie, an intermediate student, and an advanced guy. As a newbie, what you're probably gonna get is you'll probably get more approaches than you've ever done in your life. You'll get to learn that approaching girls is normal and natural and nothing bad's gonna happen. You're gonna get to see me infield and see exactly what good is. You'll have a vision in your head of what the top of the mountain looks like and exactly where you're going, so that as you learn after boot camp, you're going to know the direction you're going in, all right? And hopefully you have some epiphanies and some things that change your entire view on the world. That's for a newbie. For an intermediate guy, you've probably already gotten some level of results. Probably what's gonna happen for you is you'll iron out your results and get far, far, far more consistent. Instead of it seeming like random chance or seeming like you just got lucky with a girl sometimes, you'll actually have consistent results and an abundance of girls in your life. Right? Also, you'll probably learn things like maybe you're getting a lot of phone numbers and having to take multiple day twos, taking a long time with girls. You'll learn to actually pull, handle logistics, do some of those more advanced things. You'll learn how to escalate quicker, get more makeouts, that sort of thing. So you'll learn to take what you're already doing, put it on steroids, and get those exceptional results instead of just the so-so results. And for an advanced guy, like I kind of mentioned a second ago, you will get to that truly elite level, where you'll get those few little bits that have taken me 13 years in the game so far. I've been in the game since 2003 teaching, about 1999, 2000 learning the game. So it's taken me all this time since then to learn. I can give you those instead of you having to bang your head against a wall and figure them out for yourself, which is absolutely invaluable if you've already put that much time, effort, and energy into this. You guys should totally come for a quick bite and a drink with us. I am famished and I need the company of cute girls. I can never eat alone. It's my policy.
I would love to eat with hot guys all the time.
Yeah, so I got back because it was really dark.
Thank you for calling me a hot guy too. I appreciate that. That was good. You guys are cute as well.
Beer bottle second in.
I do enjoy it.
But I think
And the like little quizzical expression on this one is so cute. Beyond that, you'll have assertiveness, life lessons, and understanding of the social matrix. So that in every situation with men, women, children, anything, you know exactly what's going on. You understand, you're not confused or baffled by what's going on, and you can use it to your advantage and to your benefit. Also, you can look forward to having an understanding of exactly how a game works from beginning to end, so that when you do things well, you'll know it. When you do things poorly, you know it. You can look forward to having that confidence and comfort to approach any girl in any environment and know that you can handle it. Know that you could be dropped in a new city and within a few days have a new girlfriend. So you always have that abundance. You're never dependent on any one relationship. You can never have to settle for a girl that you're not into or a girl that gives you a hard time or isn't the type of relationship you want. You will have the true ability to determine your future, your destiny with women completely on your own. And lastly, you'll have had an amazing kick-ass experience, pushed beyond your comfort zone and done things you never thought were possible. If you can do this, if you can go through this experience and push yourself to the maximum, you will know absolutely the learning process for any extraordinary thing that you want to do in your life and exactly how to get there. It's a bold claim, but I truly do believe in it. Actually, do you want to come meet them real fast? Right over here. Come say hi real fast. Come. Kenny? Is that Adriana? Hi, nice to meet you. Like your friend Kenny? Tap, both shoulders. Come. Come here with me on them as well. Hey. I love the hat. It's just Adriana anymore than bouncing to a different set. But if you're gonna sit here, engage. Don't do half measures. Come in and erase your value up again. Don't even worry about it, okay? It's all about learning. What's the rest? Let's do another set. But yeah, square up, alright? Boom. Over there, two over there behind you. Straight behind you. Against the wall. Stay in here, it looks good. Try and stay with her, move around, all that stuff. So try and pull. Okay, so far I've told you what a boot camp is, why you'd want to take a boot camp. Now let's talk about why you'd want to take my boot camp, okay? I have personally been in the game for 13 years, since 2000 at this moment. I've been teaching since 2003. So basically anything that you have as a sticking point, I've probably seen it before. Anything you do well, I've probably seen it before, and I probably have a solution for it. In fact, I've made every single style of game that has existed between 2003 and today, even between 2000 and today, work effectively, okay? I've done it through hypnosis, I've done it through structured methods, I've done it through cocky and funny, I've done it through being an asshole, I've done it through being nice, I've done it through anything and everything you can possibly imagine, and I've made it work. We used to have a policy back in the day, you're not allowed to knock any style of game until you've been laid using it. So I've been laid using indirect game, direct game, every kind of game. I've gamed from car to car. I've jumped out of cars. We used to even try everything up to the point of somersaulting up to girls on the open. I don't do that anymore. The point is, anything and everything that's ever occurred pretty much in the history of formal game, I've done it, I've succeeded with it, I know what works, I know what doesn't work, and I know how to implement it into your personality. My goal on Bootcamp is not to teach you to be a poor man's version of me, it's to teach you to be the best you that you can be. Not a man who has to like put on his game cloak to go do game, but someone who's naturally attractive to all women in all circumstances. So with respect to that, I take my time with the low student to instructor ratio. I see exactly what you do naturally well, and I put that on steroids. And then whatever you do poorly, we eliminate, all right? And we find the correct mix of game that is the best for you and implement that onto you, okay? I am known as the most technical instructor. And there's a reason for that, which is that because I've been through all these different types of games, I know exactly how to put them together. In fact, my game itself is not one pure style of game. It's sort of a Frankenstein of all these different styles put together, and I know how to adjust them. I know how to implement new things into my game without moving backwards, which is a very, very hard thing to do. So I can do that for you as well. Across, we're just gonna stop soon, get across. Yeah, walk slow and chill over. That's just what we need.
What do you want me to do now?
I'm his very shy friend. Who are you?
Thank you.
I'm sorry. We're going to grab a very quick bite, and then we're going to NBC Suites for after party.
What?
Is it after party?
The quick bite and then NBC for after party. A couple other things that I do on Bootcamp that I really like. I tend to do longer Bootcamps. I tend to stay really late because I really love the field. I like going to the bitter end. And I tend to do a bit of day game on Bootcamp and incorporate some film into my Bootcamp, which is something a lot of other people don't do as well. So I think those are added benefits that you can have. But probably the biggest thing that I can do for you in game is this. I am very, very good at gaming out of state. I'm very, very good at gaming regardless of the circumstance. And I'm very, very good at taking the logical and making it emotional, taking the emotional and making it logical. And what I mean by that is this. A lot of times you'll hear advice like, oh, just have fun, just get in state, just bring the party, that sort of thing. And you're like, well, okay, that's great, but how do I do that? Well, I'm a pretty logical person myself. I was a natural introvert, so I'm very, very good at logicking a way through the process, figuring out specific, tangible steps to get yourself in state, to get yourself bringing the party, and even to get yourself functioning and doing amazing game, even when you feel like shit. So I can teach you how to game without needing the emotion, and also how to get in the emotion without it being some woo-woo thing. I can break it down scientifically, methodically, through drills, instructions, ways of thinking, and frames. So I can truly, truly get you there in a predictable, reliable way. I've been doing it, again, since 2003, so I've pretty much got it down to a science right now. The thing that I'm known for is my succinct explanations. Instead of using 20 words to get a point across and making it confusing, I'm really, really good at knife edge, cutting it down to the bare bones essentials of the game and making it get across to you. Lastly, actually, I can't believe I forgot this until now, but my game style is extremely repeatable and implementable. You don't have to be crazy charismatic. You don't have to be crazy funny. You don't have to be over the top brilliant or witty. All you have to be is a normal guy, maybe like 5% better than normal, which I'll teach you how to be in a very meticulous, structured way, and then don't make mistakes and push things forward. It's extremely simple, extremely implementable, all right? So you truly can do what I do. It's not outside of your grasp. So I'm extremely excited to have been in the game as long as I have, to be teaching as long as I have, so that I can give you this product the way that it is, as succinct, as tailored, as just on point and knife edge to get you as good as you possibly can in game within 3 days. All right, I look forward to seeing you out here, working with you, and making you amazing. Yeah, I'm not necessarily. We can go, if you want to go just straight to yeah, straight up? Okay, we'll grab it. It's a quick cab though. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do this. Yeah. Taxi. Entree. Go ahead, let her in the back. Let her get back. I'll talk to you. I'm gonna take another cab after you, but come here. What are you saying? Okay, take them to wherever you can to pull to, alright? Think of a good place, take him there, or if not, take him where he's staying, okay? And then try and get drinks, try and pull him. I'll catch you there. Alright, it's go time now. I'm gonna go in there, find my students, and get to coaching. I'm looking forward to an amazing night at an amazing venue tonight, and I look forward to seeing you here with me, or somewhere else around the world in your city, somewhere soon, so that you can be the lucky student on my bootcamp as well.